Welcome to 70 Berkeley Street, home of the Alumnae Theatre Company. This beautiful three-story, two-bay stone and brick building was erected in 1905 and served as Firehall No. 4 until it closed its doors in May of 1971. The Alumnae Theatre Company was founded in 1918 by a group of women graduates of the University College at University of Toronto. It is the oldest continuously operating theatre company in Toronto and is run exclusively by women. The theatre company brought innovative, groundbreaking new works to Toronto theatregoers, as well as much-needed artistic and leadership opportunities for women, a revolutionary concept at the time of the company's inception. In 1971, the old Firehall at 70 Berkeley closed and the building was slated for demolition. But a small group of alumni women, led by Molly Tom and Norma Crawford, came across the space and realized its potential as a theatre.
Well, we had a search committee combing this area for a suitable building that we could convert into a theatre. We were down the street, and the people down there said, well, there's an old fire hall up the street that's for sale as far as we know. Why don't you go and look at that? So we trudged up the street and walked in, and the firemen were still here. And then they took us up to the third floor, and this is a wonderful attic room, all wood paneled. And we just said, yes, this is it.
Ron Tom was one of Canada's greatest architects, most known for his designs of Massey College and Trent University, and connected to the company through his wife, Molly Tom. He took a very human approach, designing with beauty and practicality, with a view to create an entire experience for those using his buildings. His work on 70 Berkeley Street was a triumph in seamlessly meshing the old and the new. He created not one but two theatre spaces, a main stage seating 140 on the ground floor, and a studio theatre in the old attic that had once been the billiards room of the original fire hall. Ron Tom's renovations to the space are an important part of the building's heritage and are distinctly representative of the spirit of the period.
He was very fond of brick buildings. He came from the West Coast. And when he first came to Toronto, it was the brick buildings all over Toronto that really fascinated him. So it's the 19th century. He was very, very interested in how people built. His principal design scheme for the building was the entrance to the space. How do you go up in order to go down? To me, that is the grace and the ingenuity of the whole scheme.
Audience members approached the building via Berkeley Street, past the old fire bay doors, now repurposed as a street-level advertising space for the theatre company. We enter the building through the old hose tower, where we climb a few stairs to access the upper lobby. The transition from the outdoor light to the tall, centrally lit tower space creates a sense of mystery and anticipation. Once inside, we experience the welcoming and intimate upper lobby, housing the box office and the mural commemorating the original firefighters with their fire hall in the background. As we proceed through the space, we arrive at the top of a short flight of stairs. From this vantage point, we look down into the more expansive lower lobby, with its built-in banquette seating and rows of large windows bringing the outdoors in. The combination of large windows and high ceilings creates a sense of openness. We experience the beautiful original details and the wood-paneled firemen's lockers while enjoying a coffee or a glass of wine before the show. And finally, it's time to enter the auditorium space itself, ready for the theatrical experience.
It's the drama of the journey, I think. There's always surprises, and that is the nature of this building too. There are the surprises. What are you going to find when you go up that staircase? What are you going to find when you get up to the top where there is the rather condensed height, and then you come down into this quite grand space.
Recent city renovations to make the ground floor of the theatre more accessible have required the demolition of much of Rontom's entrance and lobby design, which is preserved today only in this film, in photographs, and in the memories of a generation of theatregoers. We are intensely grateful to Ron Tom, Molly Tom, Norma Crawford, and to the visionary women of our company whose dedication preserved this lovely heritage building and whose legacy ensures that it continues to be accessible to the next generation of theatre lovers.